Hi guys, I am out here picking probably the last of the butter peas, so I wanted to go ahead and give a little review, and I'm going to read this to you. It's from Seeds and Such, and this is the Dixie White Butter Pea. 70 days, small pea-shaped bean with meaty, delicious butter bean taste, is particularly popular in the South. Vigorous, prolific plants filled with medium-sized pods of round, white, nicely flavored butter peas. Highly tolerant of drought conditions. Superb variety that deserves more trial in the north. Okay, so that's what it looks like here in the catalog. And what I would say here is, yes, it does taste like a butter pea. And yeah, butter peas are bigger, so you probably have to pick less to get the same amount on your plate. What these peas don't have is those thick sort of skins that can peel off of butter peas. Not at all. It kind of seems like it chokes you sometimes with butter beans. The butter peas do not have that at all. So I bought a big old pack of this. This is the Pack Plus, $5.50 from Seeds and Such. And let's see here. Don't have a lot here. I still need to pick a little bit more. This is what they look like when they are green. You can see there's a little bit of a greenish tint to them. They are larger. Here's what it looks like when they're starting to yellow. And over here on the side, see, this kind of got the pea in here. So this one's not any good. We're going to have to get rid of this one. And this is what it looks like when you really should be picking them. When they're brown, they're dried out, they are smaller, they're whiter, they're dried at this point. Okay, so let's look at where I still have them. I've got one left here because, well, can I pick these? Yeah, I can actually go ahead and pick this one. I had this lining the whole entire driveway. So this is the only one left here. We've done several little hulls or batches of them as the summer's gone along, as they have been ready to be picked. When they have this dried brown, and you can see it starts to kind of split open. I mean, it's telling you it's ready. So I'm going to come out and I'm going to do these as well today. I did have a couple more filled out here, but they were done. This part right here seems to be the best part, not really in the yard, but in this salad bowl area that I got, because it just hits the corner of the sun. So these ripened quicker. You can see I've got me some carrots started for winter. I've got some of that pine tree mix, some cilantro, some tomato. These were the volunteer tomatoes that I just didn't want to get rid of, and it did turn out to be an heirloom. This one up here is, I can't remember if it's a black creme or a giant Belgium, but I've gotten a few off of that. Now these will be the last butter peas that will actually be ready to be harvested, because this is in the shady part of the yard, which is the salad bowl area, plus it is the shadiest part of that salad bowl area, so it's going to take some time, and it is intermingled in here with my chives. Now the last part, or place I should say, that I have these is back in the back in these buckets, and look at how huge these tomatoes are. Beautiful. And I intentionally got to a certain point to where I just stopped pruning them, because it's up against the house. These might be able to go a little bit longer through October. Then something back here in the tomato bins, which is kind of an open area. plus you can see I've really kind of pruned these more so that I can walk around and get inside of those bends. So here I've got the last of these butter peas out here, and I've already harvested these 3 buckets. This 4th bucket is what you just seen up there as my examples. And yeah, the bugs have gotten a little bit to them. So that, oh, and I forgot I had these in buckets too. These don't even look like they've got anything on them. Oh, this little baby one, which is really cute. Oh, here we go. Here's the other bucket, one over here. And this one down here, I started later that I was just on. I started later because I had some lettuce in there. So this one I planted first because that lettuce died out first. Actually, it got bitter first. And so that one I'll have to wait on, but it doesn't look like there's much there anyway. As you can see, this is just now starting to turn, so this will probably be the second to the last harvest of those. Okay, so basically what I want to say is if you're in the north, south, wherever, doesn't matter, and I'm in zone 5, I'm in northwest Ohio here, and it is September 13th or 14th, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to put this on the compost when you're done picking them. Zone 5, Northwest Ohio, you can very easily grow yourself some butter peas in full sun to part shade. They don't really get very big. They appear like they're gonna run, but they really don't run. So don't freak out, because I had forgotten about that. And I just came along here and I just edged everything with those butter peas this year to see how it would do in this spot. And I thought it would make a nice little border, and it did. And I've already picked these, pulled them right up. But I think what I might do next year is take half of this driveway area here, so maybe up to where the car wheel is, and just plant them completely with butter peas, having about 2 or 3 rows here. And then maybe from this point on, having all of the peppers, because I've got the peppers back with the tomatoes. I like the fact that they're both really kind of low-lying. You can't really tell I've got vegetables here if you would just drive by. So that's part of what I'm thinking about already for next year, and I'll go ahead and I'll make my notes on it in the house. Look at this pepper, isn't that a beauty? Okay, alright, well I'm getting off the subject of butter peas, which again are over here. And I'm in the way again. Okay, you guys, love you. Have a great day.